Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Brian the Floridian, coming to you from Plant City, Florida, right outside of I-4, right here on the side of I-4, Interstate 4, and I came upon this sign right here, this giant T-Rex. Been wanting to see this place for a while, been wanting to walk inside. It's been here since 1998, November, and it opened up, and it's one of 3 parks here in the United States called Dinosaur World. But anyway guys, let's go to the front gate, let's go check it out. And I want you guys to tag along. Follow me. So right here is the entrance to Dinosaur World, and they welcome you from 9 to 5, open daily. And there's some little, looks like a Brontosaurus up top, a pterodactyl right over your car when you drive in to welcome you, and some other assorted dinosaurs right on top of the sign. So guys, this is one of 3 locations of Dinosaur Worlds here in the United States. There's one in Texas, in Glen Rose, Texas, and there's also one in Cave City, Kentucky. But we're going to be seeing the one in Florida here in Plant City. And it was created by a Swedish businessman named Christer Svensson. And he created a dinosaur world, I believe, in Germany, as well as sculptures and other dinosaur related stuff in Japan and Australia. So definitely a cool gentleman to check out. But we're going to be taking a look inside this park, and I want you guys to follow me. Let's go take a look. So right in the parking lot, there's 3 flags that welcomes you right here to Dinosaur World. Right there. And also right here in the parking lot is this guy. This life size, looks like a Triceratops. Right here on this roundabout. So here's the front of the building. You walk in, and this little sign tells you that masks are mandatory, and also gives you the price of admission, which is $16.95 for adults. Seniors $14.95, and a child's $11.95. Not too bad. So what's cool is the theming here. There's these little fossils right here on the outside of the building, and there's also a little mini, looks like a Brontosaurus right here among this foliage right here in the front of the building. Here's a few more dinosaurs right here on the outside of the entrance there. Looks like a little Brontosaurus parade welcoming you right into the front door. And which is really a cool touch is the garbage cans right outside the sidewalk here. And they're all dinosaur themed garbage cans, as you can tell right there. So I just purchased my ticket, and I got this big map, little map of Dinosaur World right here. Tells you where everything's at inside this park. And due to COVID, there's a few things that are not open today. So very huge gift shop when you walk in and pay for your admission, full of dinosaur themed goods here. There's a bunch of backpacks right there. So everything that you can think of dinosaur theme is right here in this gift shop. It is just amazing in here. And there's even a few dinosaurs on top of the displays right there. A few postcards. Typical Florida souvenirs here. Also, you have your t-shirts here for Dinosaur World. Papasaurus. Pretty cool stuff here. So here's the outside of the gift shop, and you walk through the gift shop to pay your admission, and the first thing you come to is a big, huge Brontosaurus right here. And also what's cool is this ashtray that it's hard to notice, but unless you come around the corner, kind of interesting there. Got some dinosaur themed games right here. You can win yourself a stuffed dinosaur. So there's a museum that's right here that we'll probably go into later, but also right outside the door is this another little dinosaur machine here. So this handsome guy is called a Barosaurus. Had over 70 vertebrae and a long neck, so this thing is huge. And there's over 150 life-size dinosaurs in this park, according to the website. Situated with a bunch of different native plants and foliage. So these are juvenile Taurosaurus rexes right here, not fully full grown, but there's 3 of them right here welcoming you when you come down the path. And pretty decent detail on these dinosaurs. I believe they're made out of fiberglass, if I'm not mistaken, and from what I was reading, these were actually sculpted and built in Sweden and transported over here to Florida to all 3 of the Dinosaur World Parks. This is called an Carnivore. Got these 2 cool looking life-size dinosaurs. I'm not sure what these are called, but man, they are super tall. I want to say at least 40 feet tall. At least their necks are. And definitely lifelike looking. They have a dinosaur themed playground right here in the front. Which, man, if I was a kid, I would have loved to play on this playground. And there's more over there too. Looks like another jungle gym up there. And here's the back of that dinosaur we were looking at earlier. So the fossil dig is closed today until further notice due to COVID, but it would be right over there. And there would be a lot of kids in there playing, trying to find fossils in the sand. Having a good old time in there. But unfortunately with COVID, a lot of things are closed. Well, hello there. This little guy is saying welcome to the park. And his father is right behind him, and his sister's over there. I wouldn't want to make him angry. That's for sure. And what's interesting about this park is there's signs that's giving information about the foliage or the plants here. So this is called the Resurrection Fern, meaning native name for its ability to die in dry weather and resurrect when it rains, which would be really good in Florida. Right in front of this pretty impressive oak tree right here. There's a few things not closed, including this Dino Gem Mine. So you can purchase, I believe, a few things over there. Maybe get a pan and come over here and actually find your luck finding any kind of gems in there. Little water tower up there. It's really peaceful here. And here's another sign right here at the base of this trail right there. Dinosaur World welcome you to the trail. And looks like they're doing some construction, maybe retouching the paint over here on the sign, but it looks like a raptor right there, ready to pounce on you. These little triceratops on top. Really quiet and peaceful here. So right there is I-4, Interstate 4, and we're actually inside the park, but there's another T-Rex right there on the side of the road. You can see from the interstate, the back side of them right there. What's cool right here on this bridge that I'm on is this little stream. This giant fossil right there on the bank. Looks like it's full of that old-time Florida tea water right there. Not really muddy, but not really clear either. Just like a tea-colored water. And it just flows right through the park back there. So really beautiful here, and this guy is trying to get my attention right here on the side of the trail. Kind of hidden right there until I came around the corner, but this is where I'm going. I'm going right through that path right there. So this tree right here is really interesting. Look at the ivy creeping up the whole tree. This is an oak tree, and this thing just goes forever right in the sky, but look at the ivy just all over the tree. It's quite, it has really taken over the tree actually. So this dinosaur reminds me of the scene in Jurassic Park where the guy crashed his Jeep, one of the characters, and he ended up getting eaten by the dinosaur. But that's definitely a lifelike interpretation I remember from that movie. Pretty scary looking. And that tree we're looking at, actually the ivy is called Wandering Jew, and it's wandering up this tree also, these two trees. I think this sign is pretty hilarious. In the event of a dinosaur attack, please observe the following safety guidelines. Run and keep running. Hopefully that won't happen today. Looks like the T-Rex game show is closed until further notice also. But what's cool is where they have the game show, this building has two T-Rex legs on either side of it. I imagine that's where you would sit for the show. So guys, welcome to the show, the T-Rex show. I'm your host, Brian the Floridian. So glad you joined us. So glad to have a big audience here to see me, to see the show. And I need some contestants here. So anybody want to volunteer? Anybody? Here's another sign in case you get lost. And we are right there, where that star is. So according to the sign, this was not a dinosaur, but a mammal-like reptile, which ate plants. So now I'm confused. Not really a dinosaur, but a reptile that ate plants. So here's our photo op. You can stick your head in there, get a picture if you want to, right inside the T-Rex. Looks like they're right there to welcome you when you come in. And keep in mind, these are life-size. These are actual life-size prehistoric animals, dinosaurs from that time period. And that guy is huge. Look at the tusks on that guy. There's a baby, looks like a baby mammoth right there. A Florida iceberg right there. This placard says that the long tusks would be up to 16 feet. Much greater than a regular elephant. But what's really cool about this park is that there's different information placards around telling you about each dinosaur, which is really cool because a lot of these dinosaurs I don't even recognize. It's like a whole herd of them right back here. And this placard tells you how big they are compared to man, and they range in size from 9 feet tall to over 15 feet tall, weighing around 9 tons. So back this way is Exploration Cave and the Boneyard. Let's go take a look at this. But here's a place you can take a picnic and eat your lunch if you want to. Some more dinosaurs right there in the foliage. So this is a touch and tell, and it's closed until further notice. Probably don't want people touching it. But imagine you pick that up and you look inside there. What's inside? Yeah, some of these names I really can't pronounce or even try to pronounce, but there's definitely more dinosaurs here along this path, which I'm taking right now. And just to show you what it looks like down this path, there's a long sidewalk with more exhibits right there. So I remember these duck-billed dinosaurs growing up. I remember reading about these in science and biology, and this is what they look like. One of my favorite dinosaurs to look at. I mean, it looks like the boneyard is closed until further notice, but reading about this place that you can actually go in there and dig for fossils too, right in that little sand pit back there. So that looks like some serious fun back there. And right next to this, which is really cool to point out, this is a Ultrasaurus leg, and it's one of the biggest dinosaurs, five-toed dinosaur found in Colorado, one of the biggest ones ever. And this is just a fossil of his leg. Look how big this sucker is. That is just his leg. I imagine that would connect to his hip right there, but that is one serious, huge dinosaur. So this family of dinosaurs is called the Taurosaurus, and it looks like a whole family. I bet these are probably closely related to the rhinoceros they have today. Maybe even a little bit bigger, but man, pretty fearsome looking horns right there. And right across the way over here is a Tryptosaurus, that's what they call these. And they have the distinctive projection out of their forehead. It's a pretty neat looking dinosaur. So this is Exploration Cave, and I believe they're closed also due to COVID. But what's really cool about this place is a lot of tables here for having a picnic if you want to with your family. A lot of things to see up here too, including these flying dinosaurs up there. I'm gonna say they're pterodactyls. But that is the sign I was looking at earlier at the beginning of the video. The other side of the sign, the T-Rex. take a look inside here. Skeleton Garden. So here's a Triceratops skeleton right there. And that's what exactly it is. A garden full of dinosaur bones. Big old fossil right there on the wall. And this is unmistakable, probably most recognizable skull, dinosaur skull in all of Dinosaur World, the T-Rex skull. So now we're starting the Carnivore Boardwalk, and this sign says, "Enter if you dare." This exhibit may be too graphic for small children, so let's go take a look down here. And the first thing you see is a pretty graphic picture right here, or sculpture. Looks like this dinosaur is getting his meal. Pretty fresh, or pretty rare. So it looks like these guys are running away from something here behind them. I wonder what they're running away from, but... oh my god, that's what they're running away from. That is really scary. This is called the Tryptosaurus, and this meat eater walked on hind legs and was armed with large claws. And definitely like to eat other dinosaurs. Pretty scary looking. Definitely graphic looking stuff on this side of the boardwalk. Looks like a couple dinosaurs, actually a few of them, chowing down on this poor guy right here. And from reading that placard, these were like bird-like carnivores, and they were able to take down larger dinosaurs. Yeah, pretty graphic looking boardwalk right here, for sure. So these guys are pretty colorful, and reading this sign right here, these were actually considered maybe the first birds instead of dinosaurs since they flew. Yeah, definitely bird-like and very, very pretty looking too with the colors there. But man, they look pretty fearsome also. So another piece of dinosaur violence right here. Looks like the guy on the bottom is getting gored to death. And what's funny is there's a little lizard right there on the bottom. Looks like he's trying to protect his fellow reptile. He's probably saying, "I got your back." The back of your arm. But that's about it. Too little, too late. And here's a photo op if you want to. You can actually put yourself right in that middle egg and take a photo op of a hatching dinosaur. So it's really peaceful throughout this park, but if you get tired of walking, you can sit down on these little dinosaur benches right here. And these are throughout the whole park. So you can actually sit right on top of a dinosaur as you relax. As you hear the fountain in the background. Other than the power washing behind me, I can probably fall asleep right about right there. So this guy looks almost like a crocodile with taller legs, but it actually lived on land, and it was called the Taurosaurus, if I'm saying it right. So this little guy was very small. Look at these small dinosaurs here. And they were called the Taurosaurus. Very small. They almost blend in with the ferns right there on the ground. Can't barely see them. So guys, one of the things I got when I got my ticket was this koi food, and there's several streams around Dinosaur World where you can feed the fish, and hopefully there'll be some koi when I find some. But I'm gonna be feeding some fish right now because there's a couple places I stopped at right here. There's a little boardwalk behind, a little bridge right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and feed some fish. Hopefully I'll find some. Let's try this side over here. Yep, there they go. There's one koi right there in front of me. Coming from the depths of the stream right here. Yeah, they're just out there hiding down there. They're not really visible because the water's so a little bit dark and tea-colored. It's definitely peaceful over here with this fountain. So guys, here's a museum inside. Let's take a look down this hallway here. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Thanks for joining me as I toured Dinosaur World here in Plant City, Florida. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And I want to do more little stops around Florida. And speaking about Dinosaur World, there's the dinosaurs right there that you can see from I-4 actually, facing I-4, which is right behind me. So pretty cool touch on part of Dinosaur World. But anyway guys, hit like, subscribe if you like this video, and I will see you guys later. Take care.